Alright, so we want to solve this question. Differentiate using first principle. Y is equals to 3x squared plus 6x plus 9. So applying increase to both y and x, it means that wherever you see y, you increase it by changing y, and wherever you see x, you increase it by changing x. So the equation then becomes y plus changing y is equals to 3. Note that it is not x squared that is increasing, it is x. So that will be x plus change in x all square. Alright, so it is that value that we are increasing. That is why we are adding it to x before squaring it. Plus 6 into x plus change in x plus 9. Alright, so we simplify. Taking y to the other side, we have change in y is equals to 3 into x plus change in x times x plus change in x, so because of the square, plus 6 x plus change in x plus 9. So we are bringing this y to the other side, plus 9 minus y. Alright, so we have change in y is equals to 3. So let's open this bracket. That will be x squared, x times change in x, plus x change in x, plus change in x times x, x change in x, plus change in x times change in x. That will be change in x all square. So you have to be very careful. It is not change in x square, but change in x all square. Alright, so close the bracket, plus opening this bracket, 6x plus 6 change in x plus 9 minus y. So let's open this bracket. You have change in y is equals to 3x squared plus 3x change in x plus 3x change in x plus 3 into change in x square plus 6x plus 6 change in x plus 9 minus y. Alright, so we further simplify. You have change in y is equals to 3x squared plus 3x change in x plus 3x change in x, that's what 6x change in x plus 3 change in x square plus 6x plus 6 change in x plus 9 minus y. Alright, so we record that y is what? 3x squared plus 6x plus 9. So we substitute y is equals to 3x squared plus 6x plus 9 back into the equation. So we have change in y equals to 3x squared plus 6x change in x plus 3 into change in x squared plus 6x plus 6 change in x plus 9 minus, since that minus is outside and we don't have one term inside y, so it's safe to, we are going to open a bracket Alright, so because the minus will be multiplying everything inside, minus 3x squared plus 6x plus 9. So you have change in y equals to 3x squared plus 6x change in x plus 3 change in x squared plus 6x plus 6 change in x plus 9 minus 3x squared, opening the bracket, minus 6x minus 9. So looking at this now, some terms are cancelling out. 6x minus 6x, 9 minus 9, 3x squared minus 3x squared. So we have only these three terms remaining, this, and this. So dy is equals to 6x change in x plus 3 change in x squared plus 6 change in x. So we take limit as changing. Alright, okay, let's divide both sides first. So dividing both sides by dx, so we have dy over dx is equals to 6x dx over dx plus 3 change in x square over change in x plus 6 change in x over change in x. So change in y over change in x is equals to 6x plus 3 change in x plus 6. So we take limit as change in y over change in x tends to dy dx. And for infinitesimal changes, that's very small changes, change in y 0, change in x 0. So anywhere you see change in y over change in x, you change it to what? Dy dx. This just literally means that anywhere you see any of this, change it to this. So change in y over change in x then becomes dy dx equals to 6x plus 3. So anywhere we see change in x, we write to 0 plus 6. So final answer then becomes dy dx is equals to 6x plus 6.